Hello everyone, how are you? Today we're going to have an interview with Bridget Marroquin. Thank you, Bridget, for being here.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking about the second language acquisition. So, Bridget, thank you for being here and tell me, what was your first language?
My first language was Spanish. My parents are originally from Mexico, so that was the language I learned at home.
Oh, thank you. When did you begin to learn English?
I think I was first exposed to English in kindergarten when my teacher, she was an English speaker, and it was through the school system that I started learning English.
They have bilingual ESL programs, or what kind of programs they
They did have, it was a bilingual class, but I do remember it was predominantly English.
English.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, thank you. What motivated you to keep learning?
I think a lot had to do with my parents because they had a clothing business, and I remember from my earlier memories that we would be going to Los Angeles and they would be buying like different textiles, or they would be buying different zippers or even buttons and things like that. And in order for them to communicate, with the sellers, they would be speaking English. So I think that's what mainly motivated me to speak the second language of English.
Oh, so you were born in California?
Yes, I was born in California.
What differences you see California and Texas? What do you see different?
I think in California, there is more Spanish speakers. I would say they're more open to speaking Spanish because I actually moved here in the 10th grade, and I recall having friends who they were first generation U.S. citizens, and they said that their parents didn't teach them Spanish because there was a lot of negativity towards Spanish speakers. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of racism. So an effort for their children not to even have a hint of accent in the way that they spoke, the parents did not teach them Spanish at all, which I might imagine might be pretty difficult because the parents sometimes didn't speak English, yet they didn't want their kids to learn Spanish.
Wow, that's a big difference. So how was your attitude? How did you feel at learning English?
I think it was always a very positive one because I think my parents, like I said, they had their business, so they were the first ones to learn English. So I think that they motivated us that, we needed to learn the English language. And I think that maybe I connected it to, okay, well, they're being successful because they're able to communicate in two different languages. So I think that at an early age, I started discovering the importance of how multiple languages affect your lifestyle.
And are you able to speak both languages, writing and reading, and both at the same time?
I do get stuck sometimes. I would say, like in the Spanish for writing, it would be like the accents. That's when I would think that I have a little bit of trouble. But yeah, I think overall I'm able to connect to a person or able to communicate with them either in the English or Spanish language, just because in California they do emphasize it more. And we did have, I believe I was in the bilingual program until the 4th grade, and I was completely exposed to Spanish, and they taught us how to read, write, and speak it conversationally as well.
Wow. How affected your age?
I think it was really great because I started learning it when I was a young child. So as studies show, the child's brain is just great, and they're just like sponges that just absorb everything. And seeing it now from my own perspective to my children, I see the teachers how in order to learn shapes, numbers, the vowels, sight words, they use songs, or they do different type of cartoons, you know, like Blue's Clues and Dora the Explorer, you know. So I think it's a really great way when as a child you're exposed to another language, because I think through the catchy songs, through the different opportunities that you have, you're able to embrace it easier.
That's great. I see that you have kids.
Yes.
You are going to teach them Spanish?
Yes, I actually started teaching them Spanish, you know, when they were little. And then right now, they're actually learning both English and Spanish, because I don't want them to lose like the Spanish language, because it's so valuable. It's just so important in order for us to be more accessible in the English and the Spanish language.
So you're going to have a bilingual family.
Yes.
Muchas gracias, Bridget.
Gracias a ti.
Gracias. Hasta la vista, amigos. Nos vemos en la próxima entrevista. To the next interview. Bye.